I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen, you could potentially be looking at the only one of its kind ever made. What, you say? How's that possible? Well, first off, they only built around 700 of these coupes in the 600 range, right? Not a lot of black ones. Most of them were silver, red, right? There were a lot of those colors there. And then this is the Hennessey version, right? With certificates and build sheets and original window sticker, 2 sets of keys. When I say documented, this is the way you want to buy a collector car. Most people just buy this car because it's great looking and it's fast. I'm telling you, here's a whole nother step. 14,000 original miles, locally owned its entire life, right? History, documentation, service records, loved. This is exactly the way you want to buy it, because if you were to try to do this today, you're spending $200,000 to get this kind of power out of a car, right? And get the drivability. So as we look around the car, it's a great looking car, and you say to yourself, well, that's a great looking car, it's a Viper. Well, let's talk about why it's a great looking car. First off, do you like it with stripes or without stripes? Matter of fact, if you wanted to, we could stripe the car. A lot of these cars came with stripes. That's easy for us to do. We do it all the time for these. If you want stripes, let us know, no problem. You can do carbon fiber, flat kind of black stripes. We could do white stripes. We could do silver stripes. We can do anything you like. Or we could just leave it just the way it is, all right? So what I wanted to talk about a little bit was original paint, because these cars, believe it or not, these cars are hand built. A lot of people didn't know that. There's a factory that just is called Team Viper, and they come down the assembly line, and they're all handmade cars by just a team of people. I think it's somewhere in the 20-person range. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's a low number, and that's why the production is so low. Most people don't know, too, that they only built somewhere in 1,000 Vipers, give or take, up or down very little, a year, which is an incredible number. It's a halo vehicle, and this was really expensive for its time. That's why it's such a great deal right now. So come on up here and look at this factory paint for a second, all right? And it's really, really still nice. You can see every letter nice and clear, all right? And this had a clear bra on it for a really long time, so it didn't have a lot of chips. The headlights are nice and clear because it's been kept in a garage. It's been in a climate-controlled garage its entire life. So one of the things about Vipers too is if you notice a Viper without these kind of custom wheels, the wheels are flat. And the reason the wheels are flat is because they push the axles all the way out to the very end so the car will handle the best. The problem with that is you can't get a deep dish wheel until they invented these wheels here. This is called step forging, and the way it works is this. If you come back here, you'll see the face of the wheel is right here. So typically the wheel would come down here and all you'd get is this tiny little lip. But what they do is they do this, and then they put this ring here and they step it out a little bit, so you get all of this in here. It's expensive, but look at the look you get, man. It is great. Calipers in here. These are upgraded calipers in here. Stoptech all the way through. Not cross drill, but slotted rotors here. They're 3-piece. I mean, there's everything in this car. Everything in this car is top of the line stuff, right? The Hennessey alone was a pretty expensive upgrade, right? Probably half the price of the car. And then we're going to throw in wheels and tires for in the $6,000 to $8,000 range. We're going to show upgraded brakes. And the reason why brakes are so important on these cars is they had decent brakes, but they were average. They were good with the 450 horsepower that came in originally, but now we're approaching 800 horsepower. So if you're going to go that fast, you need to be able to stop just as fast. And so they have a huge tire footprint, and they got a lot of grip, but they didn't have great brakes from the factory at the time because they didn't expect these cars to really be modified to go that fast. But they do, and they do. All right, let's go to the front real quick. Again, that same kind of step forged look here. Nice big calipers, right? Big tires. Just, I don't know. I'm sorry, I got enamored by staring at the wheels and tires and brakes. They were so good looking that I totally lost focus. Anyway, I hope I'm back. I'm hoping you're back, and thanks for calling me out on that. All right, so an upgraded suspension is going to be needed when you're at this level of power. So we're talking about big wheels and tires, big brakes. It's not going to be able to handle the nosedive, the acceleration, the squat, those kinds of things, unless you have an upgraded suspension. Having that in there, which it does, also gives you something, a big benefit, and that is a great look. So typically you looked at a Viper, from the factory they're required to have a certain amount of wheel travel. Here, although it looks like it's been lowered, the control arms and the coilovers handle all that and give you this incredible stance. This is a 99, man. It looks like a 2019. It's still super, super sexy, and it's still the collector edition of these cars. So some of the fun of owning a Viper like this is actually opening the hood, because most people don't know how to open the hood. There is no inside hood release, so you spend days, you can spend hours looking around trying to find it, what have you. I'm gonna show you real quick just so you know, and then have one of your friends walk on out, hey, go ahead and open the hood, I'll show you what's there. Go check on him 30 minutes later, he'll still be looking for that. So it's right inside here. Okay, the little handle, just pull this down. All right, and inside here is a safety. And you pull that up. And flip this up. All right, so come on around here, and now we need to check out what you got. Boom. So 8.4 liters we're talking about. While you're in there, just give us an extra 0.4 liters. Go ahead and give us the best internal parts you can get. Oh, hey, we got a supercharger? Yeah, let's go ahead and bolt that on too. Oh, we got extra throttle bodies, injectors. Oh, we have a roller drivetrain in here. Oh, let's put on the headers to make sure we can get the gases out. But I want to show you some of this stuff here, like all of the braided lines. This is real. You know, a lot of people put these covers on there to make it look good or whatever. This is real high performance, serious parts, and it's built to last. You know, this wasn't meant to make a lot of power for once or twice. This is meant to be something you can enjoy, something you can get on it if you wanted to. We spoke to the client intensively before we traded this car in, and he only just drove it around. He just putted this car around, but he loved it as well, and he ended up getting something different from us. I'm sure he'll regret letting this go. His loss, your gain. I just wanted to show off that little touch right there, the Viper light that's on there. That's a cool little piece. All right. Most people, you know, maybe a little Lamborghini or some Ferrari wants to play games with you, and you quite honestly could be on your Bluetooth cell phone, give it a little juice, right, and be gone while he's still figuring out what gear to do, whatever. The torque that these things make, first off, was ridiculous to begin with, then almost double the horsepower, and you are in a whole nother league of party time. All right, so believe it or not, you could drive this car away for the weekend, right? You say, Tone, are you kidding me? 800 horsepower, me and another friend or the missus or the husband or whatever that may be for the weekend? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Look at this, a couple soft bags in here, right? Look how beautiful this is, man. Nice, beautiful cover, all right? Coolant and methanol and whatever you want. This is a show car, and that's pretty much all it's done, is gone from shows to shows. When you open the hood of this car, people are mesmerized by it. Throw in the word Hennessey as well, and it's legendary to begin with, and then throw in the styling of this car. Check out this for a second, because this is really cool. This car here broke all kinds of styling. This brought back the old style Cobras. If you guys remember the Daytona Cobras, right? So it brought back this indentation here. This is an exotic looking car, man. No other car in the world could pull this over. Check this out too, the gurney bubbles. These right here are the roof, because Dan Gurney, who raced the Cobras in the 60s, was a lot taller, so they couldn't fit any more room inside, so they made bubbles in the top so he could get in and get out. Just a little bit of factoid history. Center exit dump for the exhaust, right? Positive traction rear end, independent rear end as well. So all of those are really strong, but the brakes were the weak part of these cars. This has had that problem fixed. All right, so come on inside here. The reason I want to spend the time in here, because first off, not only is this an exotic car, but it's an exotic car you could go to work in, believe it or not. You're like, what? 800 horsepower exotic car, 650R, are you kidding me? Just follow me in here and let's check it out. All right, we're rolling. Okay, some of the things I want to show you real quick if I could. First off, the seats are super comfortable, but they're sport seats too, so they really hold you in place, right? Air conditioning, Alpine digital sound system, tilt steering wheel, right? Power windows, keyless entry, power locks, all of that still works, man. And we're talking about 14,000-ish miles on the car, which is incredible. This is 2016 that we're doing this video. It's a 17-year-old car with 14,000. It's less than 1,000 miles a year that this car has been driven. Look at the amount of headroom as well. I almost forgot to show everybody that at 6'1", you still have a couple of inches left and plenty of room to wheel around. But that's all I wanted to show you, that the power mirrors, the keyless entry. It's like a modern supercar though as well. And then there's an important piece of this whole puzzle, and that's authentication. So the badge is here showing this to be the Venom 650R, right? Here's a serial number to the car showing it to be a Hennessey car. It's in the Hennessey registry as well as the Viper registry too. And it's also listed here, engraved from MotorTrends, as the fastest production car they have ever tested. I'm sorry, maybe I should clarify that because my English is not so good. The fastest production car they have ever tested. How effing cool is that? Boom. While you're on your Bluetooth sound system rolling down the road. And here's the great part about Vipers. Vipers do not need RPMs to make power. They make it with cubic inches. This has the shift set at at 5,400 RPMs, less than 6,000 RPMs. That's redline on the car, 6,000. A Ferrari's at 9,000 plus now, right? Screaming to make power. Here they don't do that, man. It's lazy power, and it's like a freight train. It just builds and builds. Not all this screaming and violence and all that stuff going on. It just get on the gas and out you go. All right, so as we close up this video, I want to give you a couple quick stats. The 650R, this comes with some great documentation showing it to be around 800 horsepower. We're talking about a 14,000 mile car that's been loved its whole life, and it's local, right? Service records, all those good things. Forget all that, who cares? Even though that's the most important part, this thing looks incredible, right? Imagine wheeling down the road, the exhaust just blaring out the back, the wheels and tires on here. This car is rated at 0 to 60 in the 3-second range, the low 3-second range. Quarter mile around 11 seconds. 11 seconds in a car, right? With air conditioning, Alpine sound system. If you want me to put heated seats in it, I could do that too. So you're going to get any more luxury with this much power? The answer is no. Are you going to see another one like it? Probably not. Are you going to see another one like it in your lifetime? Probably not as well. So if you want one great exotic car, low mileage, well taken care of, and spectacular to look at, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this Hennessey 650R. And if you've heard Vipers in the past, that may be great. If you haven't, that may be great too, because once you hear this, you'll be spoiled for life. So listen to this thing idle. It's maybe one of the greatest sounding cars ever.